This is LadiesMan217905 coming at you with a requested video. La 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 la. So here we requested video. Here we have Tramsformers Armada Sideswipe. Ooh, sideways. Oh my god, I always get sideswipe and sideways mixed up. Ugh. Okay, so here we have Sideways. There we go. I'm not doing it by purpose, by the way. Sideways was the quick backstory. Sideways. There we go. I got his name right. Sideways came in kind of relevantly early into the show, and if he first appeared on the Autobot side, no one really knew what he was, because I don't know if you get a quick view here. Doesn't have any sign on him. But yeah, and what he does is he has the ability to switch from Autobot to Decepticon, deceive the Autobots, and eventually regained his side on the Decepticons, even though he was still a trickster and he didn't really grew loyal to the Decepticons. But I'll get into that later on. Anyways, here's the figure itself. Very good. It's a very nice bright shade of purple. By the way, this part right here, it's all clear plastic. Well, no, this is regular plastic. All up here is clear plastic, which is probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Anyways, yeah, he's not a speed motorcycle, but he's a really good looking motorcycle. Very solid, definitely. I don't like how the seat's back here though. He has nice handlebars, good wheels. Not much shows actually. It's just his hands down here really, and kind of his head right here. Yeah, that's about it. His exhaust pipes are right here, and they kind of like them. I don't like that there's like this brown dent at the end. They were supposed to be hollow. I don't know why they would not drill it at least. Anyways, yeah, that's the figure. Here we have his two mini-cons. That's probably the best look you're gonna get of him. He is taller, by the way. Yeah, you do have two mini-cons. I like to think of him as the older brother. Their names are not important. He's the only one with two mini-cons, and what they do is they can each ride him. He rides in the front. They have little things in their asses that clip in. But yeah, and he rides in the back. Woo! Woo! Ah, crash! But yeah, and that's, I don't like them riding separately. What I do like is that if you put his arms back, twist his feet around, like that, go over here, flip him upside down, put his arms back like that, bring his legs down, and then if you take both of them, plug them into place, you get a head. You bring that back up. That doesn't really clip into his back. Here you have a little like mini human. Very cool. I really do like that characteristic. This is still a minicon, and it is probably the most articulated minicon in all of history. No head. If you put this down, he has a waist, which is extremely surprising. Really full leg movement and full arm movement except for a wrist. Honestly, this is the most articulate minicon in the history of minicons. And this minicon, and I do prefer him in this mode, he does ride the motorcycle. And in the show, he wouldn't look like this at times. He would originally look like that, and then like, you know, his minicon camouflage would come on, and he would look like a rider. So I really do like that part of it. It's not just, you know, motorcycle not riding itself. It's not a robot riding a motorcycle. It's a camouflaged human riding a motorcycle. So yeah, that's roughly him on the motorcycle. He looks really cool actually on it. Very nice detail on that. So yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna get to transformation. You're gonna want to do the legs first. Bring up this part. I'm sorry, I just got this guy in the mail. There we go. Separate the legs. Clip the feet in. Bring them down like that. I don't focus too much on the transformation. Bring the feet in like that. Stand. That's how he's gonna stand. You're gonna come back here. Break apart the arms. I'm gonna move up my camera a little. Yonk. Break apart the arms like I did kind of before. break this part, bring it down. It doesn't tab into place, it just kind of sits there for now. I think best part of this whole transformation, take the wheels, fold them up on his back so they're like that. Take these arms, clip them into place like with the cabs. So now the cab section does not move. Rotate the arms around. Didn't get one of his feet proper. Do I have them both? Okay. So yeah, and then grab his head. What a head! Yeah, pop it up. Here you have Sideways in robot mode. Ha, I got his name right. Okay, robot mode. It does look like the character from some points of views. The arms I do not like too much because there's that much articulation. The wrist moves up like that, but that is completely useless. Looks totally retarded. And I think the coolest looking thing, my personal coolest looking thing, is the way the tires fold up on the back. That's really, really neat. Feet are a little goofy because they're the seats, but yeah. And the way he would use in the show is these would be his weapons, which is very cool actually, being the exhaust as his weapons, and he would be able to shoot. Pew, 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 pew. And the blast would come out at the end of the exhaust, by the way. You know, and I've heard some people complain that, oh, why'd they give him a head? They should give him a head because there's going to be some dumbass 3-year-old that loses both an unknown minicons. No, this is his head in the show. You see it very glimpsely for about 2 seconds before one of these heads, I just split them apart, join. And that's because he doesn't belong to any, he doesn't belong to anything. He doesn't belong to the Autobots, he doesn't belong to the Decepticons. He's like his own race, like Sideways and Soundwave and Cybertron. They were their own thing. Well, that was kind of first started here. So this is his own head. But he has these two minicons that control his differences. I don't know why the black and red one's the Autobot. That's kind of stupid. We're going to start off with the Autobots. So anyways, I just put them back in their minicon mode. You got to put the hands up like this. Yoink. Really, they don't make that good at looking heads. Kind of a remake of the Headmasters, but yeah. Put the arms like this. That's how the instructions say, at least. Like that. And right here, there's this little panel. I did it. It slides up, reveals eyes. And I do this because it's easier. Just you pop his head into his other... Oh god, I closed the visor. There we go. Close his head, pop his head into the other head. And, oh my god, I suck. Push it down. Now he's an Autobot. Weird looking Autobot. And a Autobot symbol does now show. Not that good though. But yeah, that's him with an Autobot head. And so he was able, when he transformed this minicon would go off and masturbate in a corner. This minicon would become the head. And he was now an Autobot because he had the sign, and people, and you know, Hotshot and Optimus, no, just Hotshot was like, oh my god, you're an Autobot, come join us. You know, we trust you with all our secrets. But yeah, and then we have this minicon, who kind of the same thing. Just fold the arms down. Although I kind of like the way the feet go a little more, but still slide the little visor up to one sec, to reveal eyes, and then this just pops onto the same spot as the other one, like that. You know, as a Decepticon side. So when he was at the Decepticon side, transform, his head would pop on. Decepticon side, hey, you're Decepticon, come join us. We trust us with all our secrets. But yeah, so only at the beginning of the show, well, his first character, would he be Autobot. And then he wasn't Autobot that often. He was mostly Decepticon until he revealed his true self. And I think he dies. But that's not important. So anyways, yeah, that's Transformers Armada Sideswipe. Sideways. If you see him, try to get him. He's a really unique character. I will admit that. Subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.